I had my first panic attack in 60 years of my life.
Lang had reason to worry. Her husband has a pre-existing condition, making him more vulnerable if exposed. She also had concerns about the school building itself.
Windows in my building don't open, and we had concerns about the ventilation.
She retired in December.
Do you know of other teachers who made the same decision you did?
Yes, I do.
Teacher retirements are up in several parts of the country. From Michigan, which has seen a 44% spike in mid-year public school teacher retirements, to Minnesota, where teachers applying for retirement benefits this past fall increased by 35%. In New Jersey, the teacher shortage is so severe, officials are considering hiring teachers licensed in other states.
There's fear about the safety of coming back in person, particularly in places where the mitigation strategies have not been well used in schools, and where things are opening up. People are getting rid of mask mandates and things like that sooner than everyone is vaccinated.
It was a very tough decision to make. I didn't feel safe. And I'm pretty sure I can speak for a lot of my colleagues. We did not feel safe going back into the classroom.
That fear is why Jaime Acosta left his job last October after 7 years as a teacher in Houston to work in a bakery.
My mental state was kind of just slowly declining. And I said, if I don't leave now, I might never go back to the classroom.
Fewer college students are pursuing careers in the classroom. In one survey, nearly 20% of respondents reported a significant drop in new undergraduate enrollment in teaching programs for fall of 2020, driving home just how crucial it is to retain teachers like Acosta.
Every night, I still think about teaching.
6 months after leaving the field, Acosta says he wants to give teaching another shot.
I really miss hearing the stories that kids would write.
While her teaching days may be over, Lang never stops thinking about her students.
I miss the kids. I absolutely miss the kids. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to them.
Now, John, teacher attrition due to COVID is not a national trend that we're seeing just yet. We're seeing it in pockets of the country. But as you mentioned at the top, teacher attrition has been a trend overall that we have seen going back to 2015. And talking to these two teachers, at least, what they're most concerned about in teachers returning to the classroom is how much things are going to change. The interactions that they have with students, that personal level, personal connection they have is going to change. And they worry that that may impact other teachers' decisions as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, this interview actually took place in New Jersey. And New Jersey is one of these states that's doing so bad with teachers being in classrooms. And it is correct. In the video, they are trying to beg people from other states to come in here and go in the classroom. And it's because they are not getting hardly any applicants to go in the classroom. There's hardly anyone applying for the teaching jobs here. And so many of these kids, they're not learning nothing. How are your kids learning something in this kind of environment every day? You know, I'm looking at things that these kids are left by themselves for long periods of time before somebody comes in the classroom. I'm reading that some of these people that are not even teachers, but they have to be in the classroom, are turning on movies and leaving the class. How is that getting an education? Please explain. Is the real goal getting an education or just getting the kids out of your damn house? Because that's what it's starting to sound like to me. You just don't want them at your house. But you don't care what's going on as long as they're out of your house. Because that's what it's sounding like. These kids aren't learning nothing, y'all. At this rate, how could they be learning anything? Now, you know, they keep promoting this in-person class. Okay, but what good is that if you don't have teachers? And the problem with the lack of teachers in New Jersey, it is on that critical level. It's critical. It's really that bad. And like I told y'all before, I haven't seen a school bus, and probably the last time I've seen a school bus roll down the street had to be September or October. After that, I haven't seen a single school bus going down the road on any given day. Even when you're out and about, shopping or running errands, you don't see a single school bus on the road. Shoot, you don't even see the short bus that we would all laugh about. You don't even see those out there. And this teaching situation, it is just not going to get better. How can it get better? And I don't think they should have gone into the school year with the assumption that this was going to run smoothly. You should have had a backup plan that you could jump to right away in the event that too many people were sick. But now I think they got too much pride, they got too much ego to admit that you're defeated. You're defeated if you can't sufficiently educate these kids. You're defeated. And in New Jersey, it's so bad. I don't even think they got enough people to do remote learning. And I'm not exaggerating, y'all. I don't even think they got enough people to go online and even do it remotely. So they started this school year in this country, and now they don't know what the hell to do. There is no good leadership through this whole thing. We just got a bunch of people running their mouth, but they really don't know what to do. And they're not giving anybody good direction. We haven't seen no good direction in 2 years. But, this was very telling. See, in 2019 and prior to that, they could use all kinds of smoke screens to hide the fact that they weren't doing well in leading. Oh, throw on some football, throw on some basketball, put some tennis on, oh, watch the Oscars or the Grammys or something. Just do something. Now they can't hide it. Leadership did not just become bad during the pandemic. It's always been bad. It's always been terrible. But see, now it's out in the open for the world to see. You could see why America is last in the world just from looking at day in and day out leadership. And they keep doing the same thing over and over that didn't even work the previous years. All the things you're doing now, you did the previous years and it didn't work. The hell? But y'all, please tell me what you think about this situation. And I know New Jersey can't be the only state that's struggling and really need teachers desperately. I mean, I just don't know how they're going to begin the new school year with the thousands and thousands of teachers that have already left the profession. What is the beginning of the school year going to look like? It wasn't even looking so hot when they started this school year. It's even worse now. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.